Imagine this, it's a freezing winter night. You step outside, look up, and see them, the planets. Bright Jupiter, golden Saturn, all marching in their usual order. But what if I told you our solar system might be hiding a secret? A ghost planet, not a tiny rock, no. A giant frozen world, 10 times heavier than Earth, lurking so far out that it's invisible. And here's the creepiest part, we've never seen it. But something out there is tugging at other worlds. Something is bending the paths of asteroids like a cosmic puppeteer. Scientists call it Planet 9. And if it's real, it could rewrite everything we know about our solar system. So, is it a super-Earth, a rogue planet, or just a colossal math mistake? Buckle up. We're diving into the biggest astronomical detective story of the century. Chapter 1. The Solar System's Secret. Okay, so picture this. It's 2016, and two astronomers at Caltech, Mike Brown and Konstantin Batygin, are staring at their computer screens, scratching their heads. They've just noticed something weird happening in the far, far outskirts of our solar system, way beyond Pluto. A bunch of tiny, icy rocks, billions of miles away, aren't moving the way they should. Instead of drifting aimlessly, these rocks are all tilting in the same direction, like something invisible is yanking them off course. And not just a little nudge. We're talking a full-on cosmic leash, dragging them into a spooky, synchronized dance. Now, here's the thing. Orbits don't just do that. It'd be like tossing a handful of marbles onto the floor and watching them all roll north for no reason. The odds of this happening randomly? About 1 in 15,000. That's like flipping a coin and getting heads 14,999 times in a row. So the only explanation, there's got to be something massive out there, something we can't see, pulling these rocks into place. Enter Planet 9, or as some scientists call it, Predicted Planet X. We're talking about a potential monster of a world, at least 10 times heavier than Earth, lurking so far away that the Sun is just a tiny speck in its sky. Imagine standing on this planet's surface, if it even has a surface. The sunlight would be so faint it'd feel like a dim nightlight at the end of a hallway. And get this, it takes this thing 20,000 Earth years to orbit the Sun just once. The last time it was in this spot, humans were still figuring out how to make fire. But here's where it gets even wilder. Some scientists think Planet 9 might not even be a planet at all. What if it's a primordial black hole, a tiny ancient leftover from the Big Bang, hiding in our cosmic backyard? Or maybe it's a pitch-black stealth planet, covered in dark, light-swallowing ice? Or plot twist, what if the math is just wrong, and we've been chasing a ghost this whole time? And that's the thing about space. The deeper we look, the weirder it gets. So how do you find something that refuses to be seen? Do we build a bigger telescope? Train an AI to scan the skies? Or is Planet 9 just laughing at us from the shadows? Stick around, because this cosmic detective story is just getting started. Chapter 2. Hunting the Invisible Giant? Alright, so we've got this mystery planet, or black hole, or whatever it is, hiding somewhere in the icy outskirts of our solar system. But here's the million-dollar question. How the heck do you find something that doesn't want to be found? Think about it like this. Imagine you're playing hide and seek in a colossal mansion, except the mansion is the size of 5 football fields. The lights are off, and the kid you're looking for is wearing invisibility cloaks. Oh, and they only move one step every 100 years. That's basically what astronomers are dealing with right now. So, how do you even begin searching for Planet 9? Well, first, you don't just point a telescope at the sky and hope for the best. Nope, you get clever with it. Scientists have been using math, like cosmic detective work, to narrow down where this sneaky giant might be hiding. They've mapped out its possible orbit based on how it's yanking those distant space rocks around. And guess what? The best guess right now is that it's somewhere in a huge, slow arc on the far edge of our solar system, way past Neptune, in a place so dark and cold it makes Antarctica look like a beach vacation. But here's the frustrating part. Even with the world's most powerful telescopes, we still haven't spotted it. Why? Well, for starters, Planet 9, if it exists, is ridiculously far away. We're talking 20 times farther than Neptune, which means sunlight barely reaches it. If you were standing on Planet 9, assuming it has a surface, the sun would look like nothing more than a slightly bright star. So, unless this planet is shiny, like weirdly reflective, it's basically a shadow in an already pitch-black room. And that's led to some crazy theories. What if it's not a planet at all? Some scientists have suggested it could be a primordial black hole, a tiny, ancient leftover from the birth of the universe, just hanging out in our solar system's backyard. If that's true, then we're not looking for a planet. We're looking for a black hole the size of a bowling ball with the mass of 10 Earths. Try spotting that in the dark. But here's the kicker. Even if Planet 9 is just a regular but huge frozen world, it might not look like anything we've seen before. It could be dark, covered in weird, light-absorbing ice, making it nearly impossible to see. Or maybe it's tilted in a strange way. So we've been looking at the wrong angle this whole time. So what's the plan now? Astronomers aren't giving up. New telescopes like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile are about to come online, and they're specifically designed to scan huge chunks of the sky with insane precision. If Planet 9 is out there, we might finally catch it blinking back at us in the next few years. But until then, it's one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in astronomy. A hidden world lurking in the dark, messing with our solar system's gravity like a cosmic prankster. And honestly, that's kind of awesome. So what do you think? Real planet? Black hole? Or just a math glitch? Let me know in the comments, because in Chapter 3, we're diving into the biggest question of all. What happens if we actually find it? Chapter 3. What if we actually find it? Okay, let's say it's 2027. Astronomers at the Vera Rubin Observatory are scanning the skies like usual when suddenly, boom, there it is. A faint, slow-moving dot in the darkness. After decades of searching, we've found Planet 9. Cue the screaming scientists, the breaking news alerts, the meme explosions. This would be one of the biggest discoveries in centuries. But then, what? What happens next? First off, forget everything you know about our solar system, because if Planet 9 is real, it means our cosmic neighborhood has been hiding a secret sibling this whole time. And not just any sibling, a giant mysterious one that's been subtly controlling things from the shadows. Overnight, every single diagram of the solar system becomes instantly outdated. We'd have to add a whole new planet way out in the freezing outskirts, past Neptune and Pluto. And this isn't just some extra rock, it's a behemoth, possibly bigger than Earth, with an orbit so huge it makes the other planets look like they're on a tiny merry-go-round. But here's the wild part. We have no idea what it looks like. Is it a frozen super-Earth, covered in glaciers thicker than mountains? A mini Neptune with a hazy, poisonous atmosphere? Or, plot twist, is it not a planet at all, but something even stranger? Remember that primordial black hole theory? Yeah, if that's true, then things get real weird. A black hole in our solar system would be unsettling, to say the least. But don't panic. It wouldn't eat us. It'd be too small and far away to mess with Earth. Still, the idea that we've been sharing the solar system with a cosmic vacuum cleaner this whole time, mind blown. You know NASA would start planning a mission immediately. But here's the problem. Even with our fastest rockets, it'd take decades to get there. By the time a probe arrived, we might all be retired or living on Mars or who knows what. But imagine the photos. A distant, frozen world barely lit by the sun. A place where the sky is full of stars and the horizon stretches forever. It'd be the most alien landscape we've ever seen. The biggest question, how did it get there? This is where things get really juicy. If Planet 9 exists, it wasn't born here. Our current solar system models can't explain how a planet this big could form so far out. So the leading theory? It's a rogue. A planet that was stolen by the Sun billions of years ago, drifting through space until our star's gravity caught it. That means Planet 9 might not be from here. It could be an interloper, a cosmic hitchhiker that's been lurking in the dark this whole time. Or is it something else entirely? Before we get too excited, let's remember, we still don't know for sure. Maybe Planet 9 doesn't exist at all. Maybe those weird orbits are caused by something else. A glitch in gravity, a pile of smaller objects, or even another unseen force we haven't discovered yet. But if it's real, it changes everything. It means our solar system is weirder, wilder, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. And honestly, that's the best part of science, the thrill of the unknown. So what do you think? Is Planet 9 out there, waiting to be found? Or is the universe playing the ultimate trick on us? Let me know in the comments. And stay curious, because space always has another surprise up its sleeve. If you love cosmic cliffhangers like this, if you want to be the first to know when scientists spot that faint dot in the darkness, then smash that subscribe button right now. Because this channel, we're obsessed with space's biggest secrets. Black holes, alien oceans, rogue planets, you name it, we're diving in. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let's keep exploring the weird, wild universe together. See you in the next one.